Welcome back, everyone, to House Flipper. This is the House Flipper base game series 2. We are working on getting it recorded, the rest of the House Flipper how it used to be recorded before House Flipper Remastered comes out. And I am not sure I'm going to make it because it's not that much. It's not that long. It's almost October here. But in the meantime, let's get into the game. I know. Even if I look at it, because I think it's because I haven't bought them. I know an easy way to fix that. How much money have I got? We'll look at that in a minute. In our map of jobs. Now, last episode we finished off, I think it was the very last, looks like it, the very last luxury flipper house. Let's go into house flipper pets, see how we're going. Oh, there we are, a little arrow in the corner. We must be getting very close to the end of this one as well. What do you reckon? I'm not seeing too many unfinished. Uh-oh, I've broken it. Oh, there we go. What? Oh, here we go. I'm not seeing too many unfinished. There's one there. So there might be a couple more left over here, do you think? Probably, yeah. So there's one down there and there's this one here. Let's get it done. I'm just going to turn the sound up so we can hear the voices when they start speaking. I'm hoping they've got that fixed in remastered so that the voice volume isn't so much softer. So we'll just move that up. And let's go. Okay, let's rock right meow. Jimmy thought the whole point of being a musician is to party after gigs. His cat playing on the piano changed his outlook. The sound it made ignited Jimmy's creativity. Why not use it in a song? He brought a few friends into his new passion project, Meowing Stones, as they called themselves, moved to a house in the country to find their sound and shake the music scene. Well, let's accept that mission. Get some musos, help them find their jam. Oh my. I don't remember this one either. I probably have done it. I just don't remember it. Look at it. I know. 3 stories. So ground first and second.
Finally! A whole house for me and my squad. Or should I say, band members. This is how I imagine life from now on. Making music and jamming. Cause that's how bands work, right? We'll need a music room and a dope spot to chill. Oh, and we're bringing our pets with us. They're full-fledged members of the group. Like, seriously, my cat plays the piano. His parts will make our demo epic. Anyways, I guess you know the drill. See ya.
Let's rock, right? Meow. I know the drill. Mate, you've got to tell me what you want in your house. Oh, my goodness. Well, I guess the first thing we're going to do is get our head straight by mowing the lawn. Away we go. Whoops. Oh, I know, I still can't drive the mower. How many 100 hours of doing House Flipper and I still can't drive the mower? Oh, I know. It's kind of soothing though. Definitely kind of soothing. Here we go. I know, I'm going to have to whippersnip the boundaries. That's okay. Can I go through the tree? Right through the tree. Alright. I know. There's something very, very relaxing about meowing. Meowing. My bad, I'm sorry. Meowing a house with a lawn. Ah, I know. Look at all the grass I'm cutting though. The cat will be upset, I think, because don't cats like stalking through the long grass and being a scary kitty cat? They do. I like that. Some do. Maybe some don't. Maybe they don't like the way the grass tickles their tummies. Me, if this was Australia, I'd be mowing it. Because that way we could see the tiger snakes. Or browns. Hopefully, before they eat our kitten. Of course, the only problem with that is when your cat gets big enough and decides it wants to chase the snakes. That's it, my cat's staying inside. However, I don't think this is one of those areas. This looks a lot, well, greener. Let me just have a look. I saw some hills and things. It looks a lot greener than where I am. So maybe, well, actually where I am is actually fairly green, but where I grew up was not. Maybe. No! Look, will you make up your mind? Get the mower out. Put the mower down. Right. Try not to destroy the mower. That's it. Yeah, where I grew up was pretty red and dry. A bit like your Badlands in places. But here's pretty. And green. Has water. I'm listening to the birds if you want to know what I'm doing. Even above the mower you can hear the sound of birds. And they don't care about the mower. Actually, they're probably just waiting for me to get done so they can come down here and eat all the bugs that are being stirred up by the mower. It was always the fun part of mowing, was finishing, go inside and look out, and there'd be the birds squabbling over the grasshoppers and the beetles and the other bugs that had suddenly found themselves without the cover of the longer grass and were trying to find a place to hide. And the birds are like, yes, buffet. Alright, that's that part of the day done. Let's go and get that bit of grass that we didn't get done around here. And then I think there was some bits under the stairs I needed to get to as well, so we'll just double check we've got that done. Now it's a nice safe zone for the kitties to play on. Oh, I know I couldn't manage to navigate it this way. I don't know if the mower is going to fit under the stairs. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, well it'll fit under the stairs enough to do this part. So we'll get this part done real quick. And then, where am I? Then we'll grab this whippersnipper. Weed whacker, is that what some of you guys call it? Crouch. Crouch. scoot in a little bit more. That's not going to work, is it? Maybe I can get it through the stairs. Let's have a look, see how well that worked. Oh, that worked. Beautiful. Alrighty, let's not crouch anymore then. C, not control. Yeah, let's come around this way. Let's have a look and see how that went. Just don't mind me while I butcher the grass. It kind of worked. Maybe crouching was a good idea. Yeah, that worked for that. Yeah, I think it worked for that. Alright, let's uncrouch. Have a look and see how we went. And there we go. Alright, let's do a quick zoom around the yard. What we're looking for in the mini map is any bits we might have missed along the fence line or the back wall. I know the mower might be able to go through trees. I, however, get a face full of bark. Okay. Oh, yes. Time to start. I don't know where I want to start. Let's start at the very bottom. Looks like we have a basement level here. And a downstairs garage, which is all well and good until the flooding starts. Clean the dirt, buy the object. I don't, right. Oh, I see it. Alright, let's get it done. I'm just going to pick this car up in a minute. There is an achievement for doing it. I've already got it though. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the car. Alright, the dirt's done. And wow, this would be a horrid garage, wouldn't it? Let me just park that for you. I know, you're never going to make that turn, are you? So I think maybe we do need to have one over here. I'm just going to have to... It's either reverse down your driveway and wiggle it to get in, or it's... Man, this would be shocking. I wouldn't park down here. Or, yeah, there we go. Right. Buy object, washer plumbing system and steel garage shelf. Right. You know what? I'm going to put the washer plumbing system on this wall because it will be very hard to reverse into the washing machine if you're over here. I mean, hard, not impossible. I'm sure if you're creative enough, you could work it out. But let's put this here as a little bit of protection, and then we'll grab this washer plumbing system and we'll pop it over here. Also means you've got less space to walk coming down the stairs to do your washing. So if you don't feel like crossing the entire garage, you don't have to. But my main reason is if I put a washing machine over there, 10 to 1, someone is going to have a bad car day and run into it. So we're gonna try and help them avoid that by putting their mountable washing machine over here, and I'm going to leave enough space for them to put a dryer in if they want it. Alright, we'll just take the travel plate, the travel screws out, so we'll take the back plate off to do that. Just drop that up there, pull out these stop the drum from wiggling when it's in transit. But of course you want the drum to wiggle once you try and use it, because otherwise doing your washing is going to be a bit hard. There we go. I reckon they need a dryer. Oh, I know. I'm going to spoil them. Hopefully it won't screw my budget. Emmy Harbour clothes dryer. Yeah, let's put this in. There we are. Housewarming present from the builder. Alrighty, that's the basement done. Nothing in here to do. Let's open this place. We like it, do we, guys? So this is okay? We like this room? Alrighty, let's start at the front then. Laundry room. Alright, well, let's remove the trash. Clearly the last tenant was not a happy bunny and left a huge mess. Let us sell a few things. This might become a pet room. What do you think? Plumbing system. Cabin window. Yep, I'm going to sell both of those. Oh no, it might be a prison. No. Oh, wait a minute. What's that doing? Note this. We're selling this. Radio. Okay, let's clean the dirt. Alright, and now we'll clean the window. Aha. I know, I won't say it again. You guys are probably sick of hearing me say how much I like these windows nowadays. Okay. We need a package of panels. Dark brick. Let's go into our taskbar. Dark brick. Alright. I think it'll take 3. I think. Right, because we don't like light brick. Is that what it is? Really? Seriously, guys. Okay. I was wrong. It's going to take 5. And that's without me doing anything fancy in the windows. Four. Any advances on 4? Let's put down 5 anyway, just in case. Oh no, I was right. It's going to take 5 because it's an awkward wiggly room. Let's pop these out here just in case we need them later. Radio. Well, okay, I will admit it does look nicer. Lay the floor tiles Entum dark red fitted carpet. Ooh, wonder what this space is going to be. And I wonder if they're going to put new windows in. Oh my gosh. Looks very soundproofy to me and dark. Okay, I need a 1 meter interior door from Nostratus. Let's pop that thing in. Okay, I've got dark tiles. This is like a coarse dark oak. We could go with American oak. I've got a red carpet though. Red oak. Oh yeah, let's do red oak with a red oak frame. Yeah, and the metal's going to be black. Oh no. Red. Oh god, no. Brown? Brown. We'll go brown. Details can be in black. Radio. Beautiful. Let me just grab this thing. Pop this down here. Wait, is that gaming PC corner oh, it's a computer room. No, there won't be any extra things in here. Alrighty. Corner desk. Let's have a look and see how big this thing is going to be. I can go with dark steel. Actually, let's go with dark steel. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to pop this thing over here. Will it fit over here is the question. No, it goes over. Is that a doorway or is that a window? That's a window. It could go over here then. So I don't think it'll fit. Oh, it will fit in here. Okay. Wow, it's a very dark room though. Let me just turn the light on. Oh, much better. Okay. Now I need a loudspeaker. Okay, a gaming PC tower fez. And I am going to stick with the black and the red. Seems to suit this room. I'm going to drop that thing over here. And turn it on. Loudspeaker standard horizontal. Let's have a look at that thing. Right. Yeah, pop that thing up the top. It might as well blast you. Oh no. Loudspeaker mountain by 2. Well, let's put some sound in behind you. And then what we'll do is we'll surround you with it. We'll pop it over here so it can bounce. The sound waves can ricochet off each other. I don't know if that works. Backlit keyboard brushy. Well, we're going to be facing that way. So let's grab that thing. Let's make it red. No, red. Oh, rainbow. Rainbow is better. Okay, I like it better. Whoa. A backlit mouse pad. It's going to be red. I probably should have made the keyboard red too. Never mind. On. Gaming mouse by 1. In red. Actually, no. That one can be multicolored. Okay, so your operating tools are going to be multicolored. Headphones fairs. That's really starting to hurt my eyes. Multicolored. No, red. Yes. Amp fairs. Blackwood. Let's make it black because it's easier to clean. These are kids. I'm not sure where an amp should go, so I'm going to just kind of stick it. I don't know. I might stick it down here near the computer. Hopefully there'll be no feedback or anything happening down there. Armchair, Scripster. You know what? I kind of like it in red with black legs. There we go. Splash of colour. Acoustic panels flat 100 by 100 by 4 of them. So we want to mute the immediate sound. I reckon that's going to lead to one of the most aggro gaming sessions out. I kind of like the grey because it mutes the mood as well as everything else. Let's probably need some muting everywhere else too, but that's okay. We just leave those there. A photo guitar, a Riley Cat neon right. Alright. Let's have a look at how big it is normally. Okay. Let's have a look at how big it is in the medium. That was the medium, rightio. About large. Right, what should you be doing? Yes, exactly. However, the thing that makes your world go round okay, that's way too big. I know it's cute, but it's still way too big. Because that's not going to be distracting. Although, if he's like streaming or something, maybe it needs to be behind him. There, okay, next. Backlit panoramic monitor, that's going to be in red. It's going to be as large as I can make it. We only want 1. Okay, let me just pop that thing there because I reckon I'm going to grab this sound system and pop it under. I'm going to grab this thing and put it there. Okay, and then Rami hanging what? Where are we going to put it? Don't answer that question. Okay, it might need to just be a medium. Might need to be a small. Oh yeah. and a hanging set of vinyl records. Because that's going to look good. I wanted another one anyway, that works out well. There we go. Okay, this little room is done. This very busy corner over here. Okay. I'm like, what is that? I know what that is. Pop it over here. Let's have a look in here. Okay, sell the object. We're selling the poof. That's not the poof. Oh, my bad. Okay. Buy object. Full loudspeakers. Standard. Gonna make it a surround sound system, I guess. I don't know. Does this work? Freestanding column Fez by 2. Oh my god, where would you put those? Maybe on in the center of the walls? Can we go with the black? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, electric guitar by 2, acoustic guitar by 1. Alright, I'm going to leave this one as it is. We're going to change the color. So we have the traditionalist and the not so traditionalist. Okay, and then we have an acoustic. Oh, wow. Soft maple. I don't know if that makes a good guitar though. Okay. Okay, a Camille Dark bar chair by 3. They seem to like their black and red, so we're going to now these guys are probably going to move these around as they see fit. Although we could just put the bar chairs around the piano. Maybe they'll move them around as they wish. A poster purr like an Apex engine. Nice. Let's that fits okay there. And then we have a Riley cat neon right. So this is that cat again. Where am I going to put it? Here. So it's going to have to be a bit smaller. There we go. That's this room done. All right, let's go. Oh, what do we got? I know, I'm actually really enjoying this part. So we've done here. Okay, hang on. We've done those two. I missed this room here. Okay, we came up through there. All right. So we should just progress this way then. Okay, those are stairs, so this is the next room. All right. We need to sell a few things in here. Well, let's go. Okay, don't sell those. Okay, everything's sold at, oh no, solid frame. And then the double door frame, so that would be this one. And the Rotasian ceiling lamps. Okay. Now we need to arrange the ceiling tiles, Entium dark red fitted carpet. Okay. I don't think I've done ceiling tiles before, so no, I have not done this house. Alright. 5 light bulbs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 spaces though. So, okay. 5, hanging light bulbs. And scarlet ceramic tile. So they want nothing on the wall, so let's just lay down the floor. These boys like their red, don't they? Boys and girls. Alright. I'm gonna just put that across there. I may regret that later, but let's so this is actually going to come out this way, but that one I think is going to go in that way. So let's right, let's have a look at our sliding door soleil's black. It's definitely going in here. Okay, beautiful. And then up here, there'll be another door here. Okay, we'll get to that. I'm liking it. I don't know why, but I do like it. You know what? I'm going to fix this room. It's just driving me a little bit crazy. Right, guess they're not into their tools then. Probably not a good idea to let them have them either if they're not, you know, au fait with using them. Okay, scarlet ceramic floor tiles in here as well. So let's get them down. They must be a very aggro band. All this red cannot be good for their G. Okay. An interior cut bathroom door. Yeah, no, if we're gonna have, we can make it cherry to go. Actually, you know what? I reckon we will. Like this. And I think that top one should probably be glass so that we can see. Yeah. If someone's in here. There we go. Okay, the details should stay in black and the frame should stay in black. Okay. I just wanted this space to look beautiful. Radio. We need a toilet, plumbing system, towel, and sink. They're not trying to do anything smart in here, so we don't want to walk in on the toilet the minute we walk in. We'll pop the toilet over here in the corner. Drop that thing down in there. Matter of fact, yeah, let's put that there. And then I'm going to grab the sink plumbing system. All right, the towel radiator plumbing system can go here. The sink plumbing system. I only want one, so it's only going to be one sink. So we're going to pop that thing. Well, it depends on how big the sink is. I may regret this. Let's put it here anyway. Okay. Now, we need to mount a Domalia toilet. Right. That's kind of cute, isn't it? Make sure no one falls off it. Right. We're going to go for a mountable towel radiator. It's one of these things. It only comes in white, so it's going to be in a bit of contrast. Let's get that thing in so that this place can be warm and we can have towels. I'm going to assume the reason they call it a towel radiator is because you can hang towels on it. I don't know if you would though. Mountable sink. Let's go. You got to unscrew the sink first, otherwise you'll never get your sink in. Beautiful. Towel radiator. Sorry, sink. Mountable sink. It's just going to be a simple little sink. All right. All black then. Okay. I like it. Okay, now we need a Sorella hanging mirror. Deep chestnut, blackwood. I like the chestnut, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Color of the string. Make it dark metal. And again with the black steel. There we go. Let me just come over here. Just jump up on that. I just want to center it properly. Yeah, there we go. Alright, a Rotation ceiling lamp by 1. Let me give it black on black. Standard light switch by 1. Oh really? Hang on. Okay, an arson hanger with a light coloured towel. Hanger in black, towel in grey. Put that right there. Actually, let's put it right. Yeah. Okay, and a toilet paper holder. Which I'm going to do in silver because any other colour doesn't really fit. Okay, this little room is done. Alright, now I've got this room. Wide leather sofa, double sideboard and a soccer table. So you're kind of going to have a noisy point and what's that? Vertical radiator plumbing system. Did they say 2? Alright, that would make sense. So we could put it about halfway down. Yeah, we're going to put it under this beam. So we put this one here. And then we're going to grab the other one. I thought I needed 2 of those. Yeah, I did. I'm going to put the other one here. Right, now we're going to mount our WAVT tail radiators. Might as well just assemble that. Beautiful. Alright, so what I'm hoping is that will spread the heat evenly throughout the room, maybe. Okay, hanging light bulbs by 5. See, I'm glad I've left them till last, because now I can kind of work out where everything goes. So I need a double sideboard and a coffee table. Okay, so we need a space for the TV. That's probably going to dictate where everything else goes. So let's grab the Rami hanging TV. and have a look at what our spaces say we can have. So if I put the couch over here, we can have the TV over here. Radio. Let's make it bigger then. I don't think that's going to fit. Oh, it is beautiful. Okay. Which means I want to put the couch over here. I have a feeling that we're probably going to want to sit. Whoa, we probably don't want to get any closer to that thing. Alrighty, beautiful. Oh, another one. What I want is I want a little bit of space. I don't think I can fit both of these in that space. Let me just check. I am so wrong. Personally, I want to actually put them as a like. Grab this. We'll make it cozier. Where's the join point? There. And then what we'll do is we'll grab this one. Try and get the angle the same. Not if that's any better. It might have been better just having them up against the wall. Okay, well, this one. So that means I want to drag this one. So it's kind of cozier. I'm just trying for a cozier kind of thing. Let's go with the center coffee table. I reckon it can either be Sapel. No, that dominates the space way too much. Still dominates the space way too much. I may have to change that. We'll think about it. Okay. Now we have a double sideboard, which is definitely going to go black. Okay, that is because of that. That's what I thought. Do it there. So we're going to put this over here. So what I'm thinking now is we grab this. It's not as good for watching television. I was just thinking of your TV comfort. Yeah, no. TV comfort is that. Freestanding column fares. How many? 6, you say? Okay. So I guess that the first 4 are easy. So we're going to go with our surround sound. Hopefully this works the way I think it does. Then we want 2 in behind him here. Okay, a Hostum twine ceiling lamp, and we want 3 of them. Okay. Well, too bad you're having 4, and I'll strain them out in a minute. Only 1 needs straining. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, light coloured poof by 4. Center double sideboard by 2. Okay, I know. I'm definitely going to have to rethink the couches. I could just do this with them, actually, and just move them down, which would make more sense for putting these. Oh, that's right. I need to, then this means I will need to move these. Wait, I have no sound coming from in front of them. No, okay, so you know what we might do? If I can fit 1 in between those 2 sideboards, we will. No, we won't. I want a more even distribution of sound. No, I don't. Alright, that can stay there. Now. Okay. Let me grab this sideboard. We'll see if this is going to work. This thing is massive. Yeah, it will work. Because we're going to fit the next one on the other side of it. I may have to move that light switch though. So we'll grab this and we'll pop this here. Just flip it and without moving the light switch. Beautiful. Sideboards. Okay, table soccer, wormy darts board. I know, don't look at me. Okay, so we have this thing. I'm going to leave it as is. It's a classic game. We're going to pop it over here. Now, this is where I get a little bit of trouble because, actually, no, we're going to pop this over here. We're going to put the wormy darts board over here because I don't want anyone getting skewered on their way to the bathroom is why. Or while trying to play a game of soccer. Okay, these things all going to be in black. If I put them there, they're going to get stepped on. Alright, you know what? I know. The only risk I've got here is that someone is going to get a dart in the eye. Or because it could be for their pets too, which would make sense if we just had it. There's not much leg room if you do it this way though. back it up. I don't think a dartboard in here is a good idea, but hey, they'll work it out. Wallpaper, Lady and the Bike. I wonder if we can make a medium. I think this thing should go. Chill out in your man cave. Yeah. Okay. Dark rectangle carpet. I wonder if we can make it even bigger. What's the... Okay, that is the biggest size. Alright. Well, that's perfect in that case. They are chilling out in their man cave. Alright. Okay, now I just need to do the charging light bulbs. And now I have a better idea of where to put them. Okay. They probably like red. One. Two. I know those poofs are going to be the death of me. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's not too bad a space. We could probably open it out just by moving the couches, and if that's what they want, they can do that. Right, but I think, guys, on that note, I am going to bid you adieu. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I will check you later. Take care out there.